Okay, welcome back, gentlemen. Going to do a quick recap for USA Turn 7. The U.S. is buying a tactical bomber, 4 men, 2 subs, and 2 transports for Season 1 in Eastern United States, and a destroyer and a sub for Season 10. Over in Season 10, well, over in the Pacific anyway, they moved their 2 transports with everything in the Aleutian Islands back to Western United States. They moved their carrier and their cruiser down from Sea Zone 8. The 2 planes that were on there, the attack and the fighter, attacked the 2 destroyers that were in Sea Zone 16, along with a strategic bomber from Hawaii, which returned there, and a sub and a destroyer. There was a bit of confusion. Ray rolled thinking there was a sub and a destroyer when it was actually 2 destroyers. So anyway, the whole house got cleaned. There are no there's no naval vessels in Sea Zone 16. It was basically 2 for 2. So there's an open lane here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Who knows what could happen? It's all very interesting. The United States moved a destroyer from Sea Zone 30 down to Sea Zone 54. And they moved another destroyer from 10 into 26. Doesn't look like they put any blockers out to sea. Maybe he's looking for a naval engagement. Maybe that's going to be left to Anzac. I really don't know. But they moved from 43, a sub, and a 20. Anyway, it's looking very interesting. And maybe we're going to finally see that naval engagement after all. Who knows? Depends on Anzac. Over in the Atlantic, not very different situation. The Allies chose to stay in Sea Zone 110. That's very tempting to me as the German player. I think I have significant forces here, and I suspect I'll be paying a visit to this, regardless of what reinforcements can come. Anyway, the United States decided to shuffle from Holland into Normandy with basically all the forces that were in Holland, with the exception of a tank and a mechanized, which was joined by 4 fighters from the carriers, which went 1, 2. They cleaned my clock. Poor Italy. They just can't get a break. Anyway, Italy is gone, and I believe there were no casualties, which is disturbing to me. Well, no, there must have been 1 casualty at least. And if there was, it would be the mechanized Ray. I'll recheck that. But right now I have you down for a tank and a mech in southern France, although I suspect there was at least 1 casualty. I have you for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 men, 1 AA gun, 2 mechanized, 3 artillery in Normandy, and in Gibraltar I see 3 infantry and 1 AA gun. You brought your transports from Eastern Seaboard. They came into both Morocco with 2 men, and the other ones came in with 3 men and an artillery piece. Although that might very well, that could possibly be 4. It should be 4, I think. I'll recheck that too. My apologies. Anyway, it's looking like the grand totals in 110 right now are 3. Let's see. 2 carriers with 4 fighters, 1 cruiser, 1 battleship. This is all American. 1, 2, 3, 4 American transports, plus another 3, 4, 5 American transports, 1 British sub, 4 British destroyers. And then you have the ability to scramble 3 fighters, and that's going to be against a significant force in Germany. So it ought to be interesting. Anyway, the UK forces for now are still in Holland. Paris has not been retouched, but southern France has. You came in 92. You killed the Italian destroyer, and there were no casualties there either. So you're going to be placing your 4 men in eastern United States, along with a tactical bomber, and 2 transports and 2 subs. Forgive the messiness here. It's a bit of a magnetic nightmare I got going on here with one hand holding the camera. Anyway, you have 2 subs and 2 transports now in Sea Zone 101. And then on the western side of the map, you're going to have a sub in 110, a destroyer in 110, along with the 2 transports that were there. I believe that's it for the United States. If I made any mistakes, bring it to my attention. But that looks like turn 7, USA.